Next month, there will be a unique exhibit at Mainframe Studios. It lets visitors have immersive experiences through the perspectives of artists with disabilities. Joining me now is Christina Smith. You are the president of Community Support Advocates and sort of the brainchild of this event. First, just explain to people what your organization is and what it does.
Yeah, well, we're a local nonprofit. We support about 2,000 individuals and families in central Iowa, and we do it in a lot of different ways. Probably one of the biggest ways is that we help individuals and families navigate the really complex service system, which you're well aware of.
Yeah.
And so one of the biggest things that we do is we help them find the right services, understand what the next steps are, and get to the right place at the right time. So we serve quite a few individuals in that capacity. We also provide some direct services out in the community, making sure that people can live their best lives, advocate for them, of course. We do provide some outpatient mental health therapy. We do a lot of different things. And then we also have this free art studio and gallery at Mainframe Studios. And we like to do a couple things. Well, we have a lot of different ways that we promote artists with disabilities. But this is a really unique one for us because out of that studio, we always promote different artists every month, and we have big exhibitions, which some of the video that you're seeing is. But this one's different because this last year we got some support from the National Endowment for the Arts and the Iowa Art Council to really kind of push a couple of our artists differently, to do some immersive art experiences around disability from the perspective of the artist. And so we've been working on this project for almost a year.
Wow.
We did a call for artists, and we chose some artists to really think about, taking their 2D art, their two-dimensional art, and then creating an experience for the community and tell or help people understand what it's like living their perspective with different disabilities. And so we're supporting a couple different artists' work. Abby Niederhauser and Leo Bird, some really incredible artists with autism here in town. Yeah. And they're creating two very different perspectives of their lives with autism. And the art ranges from a lot of fun to some really powerful work. And then we had an artist that was doing a perspective on mental health that had to drop out for personal reasons. And so then we created a whole spectrum of mental health exhibits around that, including a photography exhibit presented by Jonathan Dwight Photography, taking it's called Projective Perspectives, and taking perspectives of 5 different individuals here in Des Moines around kind of the beauty and the struggle of living with mental health.
Sure.
Add into a photography exhibit. It's going to be very powerful. And then MindSpring is presenting a hearing voices simulation, which will be also very powerful. And then the Be Well Foundation is putting together a wellness center so people can walk in and get all kinds of ideas on how to support. Like, where do I go if I'm struggling with different things? And there's all kinds of support here in the community that's really hard to find. And then there's some hands-on activity of, like, if I'm experiencing anxiety, what can I do? Let's try it out. So I'm really excited for people to just walk in.
Yes.
And
that's an option for people.
Oh yeah, it's free and open to the public. It will be up. The main exhibit and the opening ceremony is June 2nd on Mainframe Studios, first Friday. So if you haven't been to Mainframe Studios, it's incredible. Their first Friday is always open from 5 to 8. And so we are taking over their first Friday all over the building, and it will be on June 2nd from 5 to 8, all kinds of wonderful art experiences for people. And what we really would love to have is just people to, one, walk in and maybe learn something, have great conversations and questions, but also people walk in and maybe see some of themselves in the art and say, oh, I'm not alone, or these are my people, right?
Right.
But the art itself will be up at Mainframe through June 19th, so June 2nd to June 19th. And then we'll have a closing ceremony on June 19th, which is part of Art Week. And so you can come and kind of experience that as well. So from 5:30 to 7:30, I think, on June 19th.
Well, I can't believe it's free and we can just show up and see it and touch it and feel it and experience it. Truly immersive.
Yeah, we are so excited to share what we've been working on for the year with the public. And it's been fun to watch the artists grow. We've had also a couple really fantastic artists from the community. Jill Wells and Julia Franklin have mentored our artists this year,
Great.
over the year, to kind of push themselves to learn how to make their 2D into experiences, and it's been really fun. It's been one of the best things that I've been part of.
Well, Christina, thanks for being here, and moreover, thank you for what you and community support advocates do. It's so important and means the world to so many families.
Thanks for having me, Erin.
All right, we appreciate it. Janae, we'll send it back to you.